It's DJ Bricks here, back for another video, and today I have a review of the summer Ninjago Minifigure Pack for summer 2019. It is set number 40342. The recommended building ages is 6 and up. It has 59 pieces. Retails for $12.99 USD and has a 22 cents per piece. This is our second Ninjago minifigure pack for the year, which is interesting because they never really released two of them a year. They only ever have one, but this one ties into the current season 11 and has 4 minifigures along with the build. So let's take a closer look at this set. So first figure for the set is Kai in a slightly exclusive arrangement. What makes him so special we'll get to in a minute, but he does come with a standard silver katana as an accessory. But getting to what makes him so exclusive is he has the torso print and leg print of the legacy sets, which is a nice torso print to begin with. But weirdly, he has the head wrap and the new scabbard piece from the season, the newest season of sets, season number 11. And the scabbard actually works like so. So you can have it sheathed or not. And and that is a print on this head wrap. He does have the standard head from the Lego Ninjago movie sets, and I will take off his head so you can see the back print if you haven't seen the back print for this particular torso yet. So there is the back of the torso for that. So taking a look at the figure that everybody is buying this pack for, is our first official version of Clutch Powers in physical form. For accessories, he does come with the standard whip piece, but removing that so we can focus better on the figure, he does come with the Anakin Skywalker hair in black, which is a slightly common color for that hairpiece, but still hard to get in recent sets. He does have a nice facial print with an eye patch, and then he does have a second face showing that the eye patch is a fake and with a cheesing grin. So this is not really Clutch Powers as we remember him from the movie, but just Clutch Powers as he shows up in this current season of Ninjago. But he does have the similar torso, but it does have some patches on it. And there is the back of the torso. He does come with the Lego Batman movie utility belt in black, and it does come in only in one other set in that color, so it is a nice piece to get in that color. And taking it off so we can get a better look at the very bottom of the jacket there, unobscured, and yeah, it just covers the seams of the bottom of the jacket, and that does it for this minifigure. Let's take a look at the last semi-exclusive figure to the set. It is the Blizzard Archer, and what makes this guy semi-exclusive is the little ice formation that clipped onto his helmet. Otherwise, he is no different from any of the other standard Blizzard Archers that come in the regular sets. You can see he does have this axe weapon here, which is made up of the same piece that is on his helmet, as well as a couple of other pieces that you can make out what it's made of. He does come with one translucent blue arm there, and he does come with the shoulder pad piece introduced in the Lego Movie 2 sets in a translucent blue color as well. And then his torso print and leg print is very nice. It does have shades of metallic, as you can, my camera is picking up, to give it a nice icy look and effect. And there it is on the back of the torso. He does have leg printing, but a downside to these figures is there's no side leg printing to continue the armor design. But he does come with the samurai helmet in red, which is a nice new color to get that piece in. And taking that off, we can see he does have there his one facial expression he has, and there is a different expression that you can give him, which helps kind of differentiate troops if you want to have multiples of these. But that does it for the very last figure we're going to look at is the Pyro Destroyer, which is just the generic infantry, standard infantry for the fire snakes side of the conflict in this season. He has a nice, he's a couple nice accessories. He has the standard shield piece in a copper color, and then he has a flame staff weapon, which is just made up of 3 standard pieces, you can see there. And he has this nice new head and shoulder mold, which is 2 separate pieces, but the head does have dual molding in it to give the orange translucent fire some nice design to look like a flight up hood. It also extends, oh, excuse me, it doesn't extend to his eyes. His eyes are just printed black. But the shoulder and the head are separate pieces, as I already discussed, and you can remove those to get a better look at the torso print, which is nice. It kind of looks like a mummy that's on fire, but underneath you can also see some of the snake scales. But that does it for the Pyro Destroyer, and let's move on to the... So for the main build of this set, you get a weapons rack. Half of the side is dedicated to the Ice Samurai, and then the other half is dedicated to the Pyro Vipers. You can see you got a flame piece stuck on this side and some trans orange pyramid pieces to represent the fire, and then we got some pieces over here stuck together to represent like icicles forming up. I don't know how well fire and ice would do well next to each other, but you do get a flame sword thing for the Pyro Vipers, and then you get a shield with a blue stud on it for the Ice Samurai, and you can give those out to any figure that you want. You do get some nice dark tan bricks here, and it's just basic part usage, but very nicely done. So let's move on. Taking a look at the packaging, it is the new style for summer 2019 that was just introduced. It changes it up a little bit by having all the parts in a baggie behind this minifigure shaped plastic. You have all the specs of the set there. You have a peg hook for the Lego stores. You have that showcase of all the figures plus the build that's included in the set. And then on the back you have all the information along with some accessories and a lineup of the minifigures, which it actually showcases that clutch power here is exclusive to the set. As we established in the video, he is also slightly exclusive, so and Kai is slightly exclusive, but there that is. So that does it for the packaging. Let's move on to the instructions and extra piece. The instructions for this set is small and folded up leaflet like in a poly bag, but you open it up and you have one page to assemble the minifigures and their weapons, and then the back page, back of the sheet, shows how to build the other part of the minifigure rack. And that does it for the instructions. Just very small and very basic because there's not that much in this set to build. So that's under. So because of the small nature of the set, we only get a handful of extra pieces. We do get an extra one of these pieces. We get some rare pieces like this 3 long bar piece in dark brown, and we do get an extra utility belt in black, which is nice. And then we get a black lightsaber hilt, a 1x1 round stud with a hole in it, and then the Nexo Knights pyramid piece in trans orange. But that does it for the extra pieces. Let's move on. So for the final verdict for 40342 Ninjago Minifigure Pack, we are going to be going by my new ranking system for accessory packs, and we are going to start breaking it down for 5 points, and starting with the build. I mean, there's not much to the build. Most of it's this weapon rack and the weapons for the various characters. So there's not much of a build there, but it is very well done for what is included and what they could include. I do like the part usage, and overall the build gets a solid 2 out of 2 points. So for figures, it is also for 2 points. The biggest highlight here is the clutch powers. For anybody who grew up with that direct-to-DVD movie he came in, finally getting him as a Lego figure, albeit he is based off his season 11 appearance, so that may be slightly detractive to people who actually wanted him, but there that is. The only real issue I have is Kai being like a mixture of the legacy Kai and his outfit from season 11, but I don't mind the 2 standard infantry. I do like the fact that the Blizzard Archer is exclusive, so figures are going to get a 1.5 out of 2. Overall, with quality, I have no complaints about anything. Instructions were perfect. The box, I do like the fact that they actually have the figure set into this nice new packaging for the accessory packs, instead of having all the figures pre-built and then have the parts just down here in a little bit. I do like the new style, which is a big plus. So quality gets a 1 out of 1. And lastly, we're going to talk about price. I mean, it is $13 for a 22 cents per piece, which on paper it looks bad, but considering how little of a build is actually included, that is why price per part is never a good thing to go by. So for price, I will say for $13 you get 4 figures, 3 of which are semi-exclusive or fully exclusive to the set. And if you are a big Ninjago fan, or if you have a kid who is, this is definitely a good purchase to help give play or display or what have you. So price is going to get a full 1. So the final verdict of the set is a 4.5 out of 5. I do highly recommend this set, and that does it for the review this video. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe. Please hit that bell so you will be notified of future videos, and hit that like button, share it with your friends. Let me know your thoughts of the set down below, and I will keep building and bringing you more content. So until next